How's it going, everybody? It's Warren. Welcome back to my channel, The Cosmic Wonder, where we talk all things Marvel and everything relating to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And if things weren't already insanely exciting with the WandaVision series coming out, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier series coming out, and of course, all of this new news about Spider-Man 3 and the multiverse that could possibly happen, things are getting even more exciting for the MCU. As today we have a report and even a document that suggests that Hugh Jackman's Wolverine could very briefly be returning to the Marvel Cinematic Universe and appear along with some other of his fellow original X-Men as well. And our favorite X-Force character, Deadpool. Now, most of you have kept up to date with everything that is happening with Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man is confirmed to be able to jump into different universes, Jamie Foxx's Electro is returning and will be entering the MCU, and Doctor Strange is going to be in Spider-Man 3 as well, and of course he has the ability to go between universes also. We have rumors and reports that Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man are going to be returning for Spider-Man 3, along with some other Sony Spider-Man characters. So Spider-Man 3 is going to be a huge movie, but it looks like Marvel isn't going to stop there. It looks like Marvel Studios is going to go all out with Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. As it looks like Hugh Jackman's Wolverine is returning for a quick little cameo, Deadpool is going to enter the MCU, and some other original X-Men characters could be joining as well. And we even have a document to back this up as well. So it looks like we could be getting what we've been wanting, Hugh Jackman's Wolverine in the Marvel Cinematic Universe alongside Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool, the combination that everybody has been wanting to see in the Marvel Cinematic Universe for a very long time. So to start off, there have been tons of rumors and reports that Hugh Jackman's Wolverine is going to be returning in Multiverse of Madness, but the biggest thing is a document that has been shared by Daniel RPK. It's a studio document that says date 09/10/2020, activity, offer out to, and talent Hugh Jackman. And it's been reported that this is indeed for Multiverse of Madness. So Marvel Studios wants Hugh Jackman for Multiverse of Madness, but what exactly do they want him for? What does this mean? Well, this actually probably means one of two very different things. One is pretty simple. He's going to come back as Wolverine in Multiverse of Madness, but he's not going to come back in any other movie besides this movie for a quick cameo. The problem that fans and Marvel Studios would have with bringing Hugh Jackman's Wolverine back into the Marvel Cinematic Universe for good would be it would offset and undo everything that happened in the Fox universe. And Wolverine is arguably the best thing to happen to the Fox universe. And Logan was an absolutely incredible movie, and Hugh Jackman even said Logan was his farewell to the character. That was his goodbye. So there was no way Hugh Jackman was coming back to reprise his character of Logan. However, Multiverse of Madness makes it possible for him to enter the MCU for a quick cameo. It allows him to do two things. He can come back as Wolverine, the same Wolverine from the Fox universe, and he can come back without any consequences to the other films. Because again, it's the multiverse. He can pop into our universe for a little bit and then go back to his own. Yes, he died in Logan, but he is Wolverine, so you never really know, or they could just simply get him from a different point in time. But the main point is that it wouldn't take away from his goodbye to Logan. It wouldn't change any of his story. And the second thing Multiverse of Madness does if he comes back as Wolverine is he would not have to commit to 10 to 15 years of staying in peak physical condition and committing to a filming schedule years and years in advance. Hugh Jackman has already stated that's not something that he wants to do right now. Plus, he's a little bit older and it's really hard to stay in really peak physical condition. However, Hugh Jackman did express interest in appearing in the MCU, and he said if it was a few years earlier, he would probably do it. So Multiverse of Madness is the perfect opportunity for Hugh Jackman just to take a step into the MCU very briefly, give the fans, give Marvel Studios, and himself what everybody wants, and then say goodbye again. And that's just one scenario of why Marvel wants him back for Multiverse of Madness, but there could be a second factor here. There haven't been any official reports, but there have been some rumors that Marvel could want him back to play a different character. Now, I know a lot of people may not like this idea, but it is going to be a multiverse film. It could be done really well, and it could justify him being a different character. He's Logan and Wolverine in one universe, the Fox universe, but in a different alternate universe, he could be a different character, either a hero or a villain. This option would still allow him to be in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which again is something that he has expressed and wanted to do, but as I mentioned in the first option, this would allow him to enter the MCU, make a quick cameo, have a lot of fun, fun and not have to commit to a character, and it wouldn't undo his goodbye to Logan. Now, it would be weird to see Hugh Jackman playing a different Marvel character, but hey, it's happened before with other actors. Now, another huge rumor that has been going around is the fact that Ryan Reynolds right now is listed as a cast member for Multiverse of Madness. Now, of course, this could only mean one thing: Deadpool. Ryan Reynolds is not going to be playing another character. Now, right now he's listed on Google and IMDb to be in Multiverse of Madness, which is in no way an official confirmation. However, Multiverse of Madness would be the absolute perfect movie to introduce Deadpool into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And it's pretty similar reasons to why Hugh Jackman's Wolverine would be perfect for Multiverse of Madness as well. You could bring Deadpool from the Fox universe into the MCU without changing anything. And this would be addressed, of course, as well, because Deadpool breaks the fourth wall. It's what he does, and it's what we love him for.
Fourth wall break inside a fourth wall break. That's like 16 walls.
So this actually lines up with a report that says Ryan Reynolds is about to sign the biggest Marvel Studios deal in history, claiming to be bigger than the deal that Marvel Studios had with Robert Downey Jr. That means that Ryan Reynolds would have to sign a deal for and commit to 9 movies. But some of these wouldn't exactly be starring roles, some of them would just be cameos, or supporting roles, much like how Falcon is very briefly in Ant-Man or how Iron Man is in Spider-Man Homecoming. So if Deadpool is in Multiverse of Madness, this would be the start of his 9-movie deal and his start in the MCU. Now again, it's kind of the perfect opportunity. Strange could accidentally bring Deadpool from the Fox universe into the main universe, and then Deadpool could just stay. Imagine Doctor Strange accidentally bringing Deadpool into the main universe. Deadpool shows up, but then he runs away, making a joke about going to explore the new universe or going to try and meet Thor or a better looking Hugh Jackman Wolverine. No matter how he arrives, you definitely know that it's going to be funny. Doctor Strange could tell him that he needs to send him back, but Deadpool manages to escape, and Doctor Strange is something like, well dang, that's not good. And from there on out, we have Deadpool in the main Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, of course, with Hugh Jackman's Wolverine and Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool both rumored to be in Multiverse of Madness, we could possibly see the two of them together in the MCU. Something that a lot of us have wanted for a while, and it looks like we may just get our wish, even if it's briefly, in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Now, there have been some other reports and rumors that some of the original X-Men could show up in Doctor Strange 2 as well, and it just makes perfect sense. Again, it's a way to bring these characters in the MCU very briefly and not affect anything that happened in the other universe. But we know for a fact that Doctor Strange is going to be exploring the multiverse, so it just makes perfect sense that he's going to run into other characters while he explores these universes. And this could be a tiny bit of fan service, but I also think that it's something that everybody would enjoy, and it's something that would actually make a lot of sense. You're going to explore other universes, then you're definitely going to meet other alternate versions of characters. And this will kind of be a way to introduce X-Men into our MCU. If they exist in other universes, then they most likely exist in our main universe. Either way, it looks like Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is going to be an insanely awesome movie, and let's hope that these reports and rumors are true about Hugh Jackman's Wolverine and Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool showing up in Multiverse of Madness. If you love Marvel and love staying up to date on everything, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the latest MCU news. And I have recently partnered with HeroesHideout.com to give away some awesome collectibles. I'll be giving some collectibles away from now until the end of the holidays, and if you're looking for some great gifts either for yourself or for your loved ones, be sure to check out HeroesHideout.com. Don't forget to like the video, and for live updates you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and as always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.